Hello, my friends. My name is Dadcraft73, and welcome to, finally, episode 1 on the Truly Bedrock Let's Play server. Man, I've been asked by the fine folks of Truly Bedrock to join them for Season 2, and man, oh man, I'm as excited as I've ever been playing Minecraft for a long time. Now listen, I've been playing by myself for a long time. It gets lonely playing by yourself. Some of you may even realize that. But let me tell you what, I've been looking for a multiplayer server to play on, and the fine folks at Truly Bedrock asked me to come play, and this, I figured, for me, is about as far out of my comfort zone as I can possibly get. And I'll tell you why. I mean, we're still playing Minecraft, playing that Minecraft game. You know we love it. We play it every day. Man, it's our favorite. But this is like a little different. This is Bedrock Edition. So, over the course of this season, we are going to identify places where things aren't quite the same between Java and Bedrock. Now, for the most part, it's very similar. But there are some things that are different. And for me, just playing here on the server for the last week and kind of messing around, it's been a learning opportunity for me. That is for sure. Because there's some things that I'm used to being able to do. Like, for example, I'll just give you one quick example. Putting torches in my offhand, so when I go mining, I can right-click and drop things. Yeah, that doesn't work on Bedrock. We also have this super cool, like, crafting interface thing, which is pretty neat, right? A little bit different. But, you know, so Bedrock was originally made for mobile users, and now there's a Windows 10 version, and that's what we're playing on, the Windows 10 version of Bedrock. So I think it's still version 1.14. We're supposed to get all the updated Nether stuff here in the coming, hopefully, weeks or so, month. And then we're going to be playing using the new Nether stuff as well. But for the most part, and the reason why I think it translates well is it's Minecraft, man. We're going to be building, we're going to be mining, we're going to be crafting stuff, and more importantly, so the most important thing is we're going to be hanging out with some pretty awesome people. Now, if you're new to Truly Bedrock and you don't know what this server is all about, there's some links in the description box down below for you to go check out all the members of Truly Bedrock, check out their videos, see what they've got going on. Lots of fun things happening in this community. And if you're an old school Truly Bedrock viewer, watcher, man, thank you for allowing me to come and make videos with some of your favorite people in the whole wide world. So that's it. We're not going to go into this big long thing. I can't even tell you how long it has taken me to try to do an intro. I have probably 20 failed intro attempts because I tried to do all this fancy stuff. So there's not a whole lot to say. Playing Bedrock with the Truly Bedrock people, Season 2 on the server. My name is Dadcraft73, and I'm so honored to be here, and I'm ready to have some fun. Speaking of fun, let me tell you what we got going on here. So in yesterday's episode, we found our way out of the Nether, and now we're on Season 2 officially. I mean, fourth wall, right? The server's been up for a week or so, like 8 days, 9 days. And there's been people that have been playing a lot more than I have, but they've been playing, and we're building up sort of like this starter area. So we had this idea, or the plan was that we would all create our initial bases in a 16 by 16 area. There's no rule. Well, if there was a rule, I'm not listening to it anyway. But I don't think there was an official rule that it had to be actual chunk aligned. It just had to be a 16 by 16 square. So a one chunk build. Now, I know for a fact that one of my closest neighbor, that's Loy right there. That's another portal. But that's Loy. And he, I think, is actually chunk aligned. Or pretty close. There's like this. This right here is, I think, a chunk border. Like right here. So if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right here would be the edge of the chunk. Man, we're close. We're close to being chunk aligned. Whatever. Close enough for government work. That's what they say. Anyway, I have not been just hanging around. I just haven't built anything because I want to try to make sure that we have a pretty productive episode 1. So, and I just haven't had a lot of time to play on the server and record. I mean, I probably have 8 or 10 hours of playtime, which sounds like a lot, but I've been hitting the mines pretty heavy and taking care of some mining stuff and just doing a couple of odds and ends. There was, you know, some deaths. I mistakenly caused a raid in the starter area due to the bad omen and some villagers that were over there, and there were some deaths, like 20 couple, which I do have all that footage still, so I don't know. Maybe I'll stick it in the video somewhere at the end, now, somewhere. But anyway, we have serious work to do. We're not going to do that now. No. I want to show you what I've got going on around my base now that we've just sort of messed around for 5 minutes and jibber-jabbered. So here's the extent of my setup, okay? So first of all, I have this little chicken farm. It's really not a chicken farm as it is like an egg farm. I've just been trying to get some eggs out of it because I thought maybe down the road I might actually need to have some eggs for, maybe I want to have a little bit of a chicken farm. We got to be careful. You know, when you're playing on a multiplayer server, you can't just go all like buck wild and have redstone flying all over the place and these crazy farms. And it also takes away some of the community aspect, right? So if I don't know, if like Foxy No Tail has a chicken cooker, why do I need a chicken cooker? I can interact with him and use his chickens or his food. Does that make sense? Hope so. Yeah. So anyway, I've just been farming up some eggs. You never know. We might need those for something down the road. These are sort of my spoils from the raid that I fought my way through. Hey, do I not have a hat? Oh, hey, man. You know, yeah. And then over here has been where I've sort of dug out my 16 by 16 area under here. I've got some starter chests, mainly filled with cobblestone and pieces parts there. Lots of cobblestone. And here's all the goodies. So this is how much mining I've done. This is the first diamond I mined on the server. We've got to save that one. 46 diamonds, you know, a couple stacks of lapis, a bunch of redstone. We got tons of iron. And I was mainly looking for irons. We've got 3 stacks plus a little bit more. We got almost a stack of gold plus some gold that's cooked. So we did good work. And then it just so happened that my base, as I was sort of digging some stuff out, I heard some yelling around, noise being made. And right here is actually a skeleton spawner. And I made myself just a little bit of a drop farm. Nothing too fancy. I'm not trying to get experience here. All I'm doing is having skeletons fall down like that. Yes. And then rake in the bones and the pieces parts. So we got a skeleton farm here underneath my base. That was just more of an accident than anything else. I think a couple of the guys that maybe came over and used it. I think Prow was over here trying to get some experience off of it. So that's where we stand so far. Brand new server. I've got a square of dirt, a square of the earth dug out. I've done a fair amount of mining. We could make ourselves a suit of diamond armor if we wanted to. I think what we're going to try to do is see if we can't find somebody with an enchanting setup. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, somebody has one, I'm sure. I'll have to ask and see if I can borrow it, because I'd like to use these 33 levels that I have, and I got these 33 levels by straight up mining. And killing a couple things here and there, but mainly it was mining. So I'd like to use them before I die to some crazy thing like that creeper sitting over there is going to come lurking over here and kill us. I'd like to get that done. But more importantly, I need to start working on our base setup here. So we're actually in pretty good shape inventory-wise. So let's just run over here to the top of this hill. I need some sand. I've got tons of gravel. I've been storing all my gravel that I've got and trying to make sure I was keeping it when I was doing mining. So I probably have 4 or 5 stacks, if not more. There's a abandoned mine shaft underneath my base. Well, we're like, I mean, sort of near my base, and lots of gravel was in there for whatever reason. So got tons of gravel. I just need to grab some sand, which I can get out of here. We don't want to tear up the world too much. I'm just going to try to get a stack or so of sand, you know, from wherever. And then I also want to get some other odds and ends. I need some flowers to make some dye, and I need some make some concrete and just stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on a couple things off camera, and then we're going to talk about what my base build I mean, people have done some crazy work. You make sure you go check out all their videos, because not only is my video launching today, but there's like 18 other ones or 17 other videos that are also launching today with their episode 1. So I'm going to go grab some materials, and I'm going to work a little bit here around my base, try to get just some things cleaned up, and then we're going to come back and we're going to start building our starter base together. So let me get some of that stuff done. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I've been up here on the surface and running around a little bit, taking care of a little bit of business. So, first of all, I cleared out all the stuff that was up here, sunk my corner blocks into the ground so they're flush with the surface, and then dug out this 16 by 16 area. This is where we're going to build our starter house. I was also roaming all around looking for some different flowers, and I found some red and yellow poppies, some dandelions and poppies. Made some dye out of them and combined them together for some orange, because it's going to be concrete making time here in just a second, and I need orange, and I think I'm going to go with maybe some why am I looking back and forth? I don't know. Some light gray. So I found an azure bluet, and as you know, or don't know, but whatever, it goes in and creates light gray. So one of the things you can do on Bedrock that you can't do on Java is you can bone meal these little baby flowers like so, and get a whole bunch of them. So I'm just going to use however much bone meal that was, not have a whole bunch of copies of this flower. Now, as long as we have bone meal, which we do because we have a skeleton farm, we can get more light gray dye. I spent a little bit of time. There's weirdness. So, I mean, I never knew who I should be talking to. The people who currently play Bedrock, or so that would be like my new audience, or the people that haven't played Bedrock and maybe don't know that there's some weird differences between how things work here. So mob spawning on Bedrock currently is really weird. Like, these mobs will never despawn ever. So if I run far away, they will stay here forever. So the only way to get rid of them currently is to kill them, or more importantly, don't let them spawn in the first place. So if I run out in the desert, there's lots of dudes out there rolling around, like what are the husks are out there, because once they spawn currently in Bedrock Minecraft, they don't disappear, they don't despawn. It's not based on like how far away the player is. Now, in the update that's hopefully coming in a couple weeks, they are going to add mob spawning. It's going to be different than how it works in Java Minecraft, so we're going to learn some of that stuff together, you and me, but they will despawn mobs if there's no player around, which is going to be better, I think. Like, this is weird. Like, if a mob spawns down in a cave, it'll be there forever until you kill it. So eventually that means things like mob farms will stop working because you hit the mob cap, so that's no good. Okay, so now we have a ton of azure bluets. I'm going to put one aside. I'm going to make the rest of this into some dye. And now let's go get a bunch of concrete fired up. We need mostly white, or light gray concrete. Let me see. I've got gravel, sand. Okay, so let's make, first of all, some light gray concrete powder. No, I don't really want to do it that way, game. I'd rather not. I don't like this. I want it to be here. Okay. So, well, I sort of want it to be there, but there. That's how we want to do it, okay? So, because then I can control. I think we're probably going to need... Man, we need a good bit. We don't really need that much. Let's make another stack and maybe like another stack. This probably isn't going to be enough. Maybe we'll make 4 stacks of that, and then I can swap this and put this in here, and then we can make however much this will be. Stack and a half. That's more orange than we need. That's probably not enough gray, but we'll make some more as we need to. I think I have more gravel. I just need to go find some more sand, which, you know, I'm not sure exactly where I would get sand other than that huge desert. So I just, this thing of water that I've got laying here is just a makeshift concrete maker, really, because I can go down along here and I can just place all these blocks down this row like so. I mean, it's not the best, but then I can come along and I can just break it all. And then the water fills back in so I can repeat it as much as I want to until I have all the concrete that I need. And then I just need to make sure I go along and collect it up. So I'm going to make a bunch of concrete. Oh, by the way, you probably saw it maybe in my intro, but there was a horse like bobbing around in the water, and I saved him a minute ago. He was over there somewhere. And he has a saddle, and he has iron horse armor. I mean, he's ready to go. He doesn't have a name or anything. But, I mean, he seems to be okay. He's not the fastest horse. I rode him over here because he's got a saddle. He's tame. So he's not like the fastest horse ever, but he belongs to somebody. So, I mean, if he's yours and you are watching this video, a server member, please come and claim your horse. And if you don't want him, I will keep him forever, and he will be my favorite horse, and we will call him... I don't know what we'll call him. He's not very fast. But he is... Look, do I want to... Look. So he's not super fast, but man, look how much health he has. And he might be like some crazy jumper. No, he's not even a good jumper. Can he even jump out of here? No, he can't even jump out of here. That's all right, guy. Oh, don't hit the horse. Oh, no. Okay, there. Anyway, if that horse belongs to you and you want him back, come and get him. Otherwise, let me know, and we will keep him. He will be our personal horse. I don't care if he's not fast. Not everything has to be super fast and running around like at high speed. Anyway, I'm going to make a whole bunch more concrete. This is where I'll be for the next little bit, and I'll bring you back on the other side. Oh, you know what the other thing we need to do? Let me go down here and see. My old buddy Zloy, earlier, by the way, that's his house right there. Did we say that earlier? Probably. It's later for me from when I made the intro. He brought me some saplings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get those. I have some. That might be enough, but let's get at least another tree going. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that. Got tons of bone meal. Yeah, we're raking it in. Our little skeleton farm. I mean, it's not anything too crazy, but man, it's taking care of business. It's giving us enough that we can do what we want to. So I'm just going to get one of these big spruce trees grown, so we can chop it down here in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And then I'll come back and we'll chop that guy down and we'll keep grinding on. Okay? Done. Whatever. Anyway, I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I'm out here in the savannah, just raking in a little bit of grass. I don't think we need... That's probably plenty. Let's grab these guys just so they're not entities laying on the ground. And let's head back to our base. I've got sort of like a patchwork of different materials in place, and I think it looks pretty good. Our base is across the way here. Let's go under. There was some drowns in there earlier. I killed a couple of them. I've been trying to keep mob counts down, at least the ones near my base if possible. I mean, why not? Okay, so we've got like this patchwork area over here where we've just put down, let's see, there's some sand, coarse dirt, regular dirt. There's some gravel, andesite, cobble. Okay, and that's just going to make sort of the base for our area here. And what I would like to do is go in here and there. And we want to sort of rough this area up even more if we can. Let's just go and put some different grasses in. I think maybe we'll leave that area. I think that's where our build's going to be over there. But let's put some grass in different places. Yeah, and then we'll get a little bit of bone meal. We don't need that much, but let's just get like however much that is. And then we should be able to bone meal these guys. Yeah, make a couple of them here and there. Too high, like so. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think, so far. And we don't want to go too crazy, but we do want it to look pretty kind of run down and broke down. Now, the other thing that I would sort of like to do is make a couple... You know what I do have down here? Maybe we should make some... I don't know how many of these we need. That's probably plenty. Let's convert all of these into planks, and then we'll make some sticks, like so. And then, let's see, this is building. We want some spruce fences. Let's make a couple of those. Okay. And we've got some spruce leaves. Let's just go make a single tall. I think spruce is probably going to look best, or spruce saplings. I think spruce will probably do what we want to here. Let's go there. I got to eat something. We'll just grow this single spruce tree because I don't really care about the wood. I just want the leaves. Okay, perfect. That should probably be good. That's way more than we need, but we'll use them again in some other build someday. But we don't want to like just farm the exact stuff that we need. You know, who knows what we'll need this stuff for down the road. Man, I've got some crazy plans this season, that is for sure. Okay, so we've got these, and then we'll take a little bit of these spruce fences, and let's just go ahead. So this, I think this is where we're going to build our actual starter home. Let's maybe just stick, Like one of these guys. We'll go too high with that. We'll put, oh, no. We'll put, yeah, like that maybe. And we'll just make some little tiny trees. Like that. Just like a little bush maybe over there. And actually, that's not a bad idea. We can go maybe like so. And like a sort of like a one high bush maybe there. You know what I really need? Oh, wonder if there's some dead bushes in this desert. There is a temple. A couple dead bushes wouldn't be bad either. Let's go rake them in real quick, gather them up, see what we can do. And then, I mean, we're getting deep into this episode. We've got to get started on our build. It's supposed to be trying to get this thing done today. Hello, creeper. Been trying to kill those things as I see them. I don't remember seeing them. Ah, there's a couple. All right, we got shears now. We don't need that many. We need like 3 or 4 dead bushes. Maybe even like not even that many. Well, there's some free experience. I will take it. There's a dead bush. Is there one more somewhere? I mean, it feels like someone's been out here scouring the wasteland for building materials. I mean, I guess that's probably true, but see how many of those guys around here? I think this is 3 is going to be enough. Let's head back. That way we can at least get this area, and we can talk briefly about what we're going to build out here as part of our... Yoink. Oh, there's some more experience. Yoink. There's a cow. I really need leather. I don't necessarily want to kill him. I bet I can get leather from somebody else. We'll get it whenever we need it. Don't need it today. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty janky over there. And that's exactly what I'm going for sure. All right, let's go here. Let's get these dead bushes. We'll swim across the water. And then let's just place these guys. We'll put like one here, one over here by this thing, and then maybe one here. That just gives it a little something extra. Yeah, that's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. All right, now, so this season, what I've decided to do is I want to focus on, I really want to get like this whole, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a little bit difficult. But what I want is I want to focus on potions, and I want to make tons of potions, and I'm thinking, who do we know that sort of lives in sort of like has some janky area that he might park a vehicle maybe and make it a mobile potions lab? I can only think of one guy, and that's probably Walter White. So maybe we can channel our inner Breaking Dad. You see what I did right there? Yep. And maybe we could start thinking about how we would put together the sort of iconic like what is it, like an RV that they use. So let's go here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, maybe we'll go like so, put down some wheels, right? All right, and now I need some of these. Let's turn these into planks and then these into those. That will work. All right, we want to go like 1 2 3. This is going to be the back here, maybe 3 back. And then we'll fill in, this will be sort of like the undercarriage of the RV. We'll have to move that. Okay, and then maybe we just go 1 forward like so. Okay, so that's how big our little starter RV will be. That feels like it might be too long in the back. Maybe not. That's how they sort of are. There's like a lot of space on the back of these. Actually, I think if anything, what we probably need to do is move this a little bit. Let's get these picked up. And maybe we can go like even 1 more block further forward. Yeah. And then we can put 1 2 3 those. Okay, and then I just need to get some stone. I've got some cooking down there. I just don't have it with me. We'll put it on there for some hubcaps. That'll be looking pretty good. And then, okay, so we have different colors of concrete. So I think I'm going to start off with light gray. I think this is probably a pretty close color. Then we need a little bit of orange. So I think what we'll do is we'll go light gray, 1 2 3 4 over the wheel wells, 5 6, and then space here maybe 1 2, and that's going to be the front. We got to figure out what we're going to do with the front. This is going to wrap around the back. This is not going to be a very wide little area here, but I think that's going to be okay. We may want to make it a block wider. We'll mess around with it. I'm going to do some work off camera, and we'll see what we can come up with. And then the orange concrete is going to be for that sort of like orange stripe that runs down the side of that RV that was in the show. Okay, so we kind of go like that, and then this is going to stack up here, and then this will be getting close to the roof line. Maybe let's just see what that looks like. Yeah, I mean, maybe gray concrete wasn't the right call because it's kind of gray. I mean, we could make some white maybe and just take a look and see what we think there, but or we could, I don't know, maybe gray's going to be all right. I mean, it doesn't have to be an exact replica. All right, let me do a little bit of work, and I'll bring you back in just a second. We'll see how far we've gotten along on our super cool RV build. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, I think we have almost a completed build here. I just have to go make a couple minor modifications, and we'll do that together. I need to get a little bit of water in this. I mean, how can we have the whole Breaking Bad thing? Yeah, I think it looks good. Alright, so first of all, iron door is going to go here, so we can get in and out like that, right? And then we will put a button. We'll have to get a second button, I guess. Okay, well now we can't get out. I do want to move this. I was originally going to have this up on, this is my brewing stand. Got a campfire on top of it, so we have smoke coming out of the roof, and it looks pretty cool. But what I think I would like to do instead is put a furnace under there, because that, to me, looks a little bit better, maybe. Alright, so temporarily, let us make a lever, just so we can get out of here. I don't really have a place to put it. Okay. Leave that there, maybe. Okay, so there's our van. I do want to come back here and go 1, 2, 3. It's got to have some stuff on the back of the van. Let's go and put this like right here. No. This can go like right. Can I not? Oh, is that like a crazy bedrock thing? Yeah. Okay, can I break this now? Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll put that there. Just so that looks kind of cool. Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape here. I do want to do a little bit. We need a need one of these, and this is going to be BRAKNG. And then D4. There we go. That can go on the front. We also probably need one of these on the back, so it looks cool. Oops. Okay, there's that. Okay, I think we got a little something that looks like something around here. That is for sure. Oh man, I love it. Okay, we got to go up on the roof. We got to put a couple more parts up here. Let's find something that we can climb up on. There we go. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I made some of these smooth stone slabs. We got to put like one here, and I think we're going to put 2 there. I think that's going to look good. Because, you know, there's like vents and stuff on the top of this. This one they've got open so they could have the smoke coming out of their cooking apparatus. Oh, yeah. Okay, I just need a piece of stone. Let's go down and get one really quick. I also need to eat something. I feel like maybe, do we need a second door? I don't think they have another door here. I don't believe we do. I feel like we need at least a window, though. If we don't have a door. Do we have a thing? Yeah, let's put this there. Just so we have a window. Yep, that looks good. Alright, let's go down here. By the way, when I went out into the nether, I'm like, hey, I need to burn some of these levels and see if I can't get a half-decent enchant. And I went over to Zloy's house, which is just across the way there, and used his enchanting setup. And I was able to get on my second enchant. So the first enchant I got just straight up Silk Touch, nothing else. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. But on my second one, I got Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. So that's halfway decent. We're going to use that to rake in a whole bunch more diamonds. I need 1 piece of stone. Okay, let's go see if we can't finish this. Nope. Let's not use stuff that's hard to get. Oh, you know what we also need here, maybe? I don't know if we do. I was going to say we might need... Alright, we need to get rid of this off the wall. Okay, let's go here and make one of these. Okay, good enough. And then we'll go here, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. So it's got some bottles in there. That looks awesome. Yeah. All right, and then, okay, one more thing that we need to do. So we need to bust... We have to move some things. Yeah, this will be good. All right, so we're going to go here. So this takes us down into the bottom. So we're not really moving it all that far. We just need to figure out... We need to probably get some... Okay, let me just get... Do I have some cobble here? Yeah. All right, let's fill in a couple layers here, like 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, and then this one we can do... Okay, can we get out into the thing? We really wanted to go that way, don't we? Okay, yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then, if we need to get down here, right, we'll just go inside our little secret hidey hole. Can I reach that one? Yep. Okay. And then we'll go 1, 2... Okay, then we can go out. Okay. And then to go down, we go like that. Okay, and then all we just need is a trap door to go over the top of it, just so we don't see it. Can we see it from the outside? I don't think so. I mean, we sort of can, but not really. All right, and then all we just need to do is take this little bit of dirt that we've got. Let's run across the way here, and let's just fill that and that up. And now we're back in business, and we can also then take a couple of these. Okay. And turn some of this grass that is converted into path blocks just to give us a little bit darker feel. Yeah. I mean, it's just a starter base. We didn't spend too much time working on it, but I think it looks pretty good. I mean, we may need to do something. I feel like the front of it needs a little something. Maybe you guys have a suggestion that we can do. Maybe just put a little bit of something out there just so it looks like it's got something happening. Maybe it goes like that. Maybe we put it like that, and then it looks like a light. And if I don't get myself an axe pretty soon, we're going to have a big problem. I have one. I just didn't bring it with me. Okay. Yeah, just do that. Just so it has a little something on the front. I mean, that doesn't look all that great, but it looks okay. Man, I love it. Thank you so much for watching again. I am so happy to be here. I am ready to build and make and play and have lots of stuff. This season. It's going to be amazing and fun. I cannot wait to get in here and start playing with some of these folks. Man, we just sort of been doing our own thing today for the most part, but man, we got to get ourselves ready. Man, it's the season of Breaking Dad. That's for sure. I guess we'll see you next time. Until then, though, please remember to be cool, don't be a fool, and from Episode 1, Truly Bedrock, Season 2, Dadcraft73, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.